news! Been a long time since I played Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. However, I never said I was going to quit. I needed a break. And I haven't played in a month, fellas. Over a month now. And I'm finally, slightly, not that, just a little tiny bit, starting to miss it.
Barely.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not that much. Fighters is great. I'm enjoying Fighters a lot more than I was Xenoverse at the time that I, quit. But speaking of Fighters, there was an exclusive character added to Dragon Ball Fighters. If you didn't know, if you've been living under a rock, you already saw the title. Her name is Android 21. She was essentially the Toa and Mira of Dragon Ball Fighters. You know, the unique villains that are built just for that game. Well, I guess Toa and Mira were also in a different... Shut up, all right? You get the point. Video game exclusive character. She is coming to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 now. Now, this is interesting just because for a while, they've had the Android 21 costume in-game. Not that it was, like, released to everybody. It was released to people in Japan, if I am correct about that. I don't remember fully. But I don't think we ever got the release of the outfit. But nonetheless, the outfit was in the game for a long time, and some modders got the outfit. That's how you... That was like the glaring thing that like told you somebody was a modder in the game because they got that outfit. But all this time later, we're finally going to get her released in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Here's how I know. Now, if you don't know who Ryokutya is, he's essentially a guy who kind of leaks the V-Jump scans or like a detail of the V-Jump scan before it actually released. So with that said, there could be a V-Jump scan that applies to this in the future, but at the time that I'm recording this, that V-Jump scan does not yet exist for me to view. So it's very simple. New article. PS4/Switch. Don't worry, Xbox One, they just don't love you like that. By the way, when the PS5 and Xbox comes out, make sure you get a PS5. Okay, I don't want to hear people saying, "Oh, I'd love to play you, but I just have an Xbox. Oh no, my steering them." Just get the correct one next time. All right, it's all good. We're all good. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 Android 21 enters the war. Now, translations can be really rough, but this does spark up some speculation and some theories in my head. When it says Android 21 enters the war, that makes me feel like there's gonna be something new story related that comes out with this character. Now, this is completely speculation. It could just be the character, but in the past sometimes we get DLC and it comes out with like new story missions with like actual cutscenes and stuff like that. So when it says Android 21 enters the war, is there going to be some type of war thing that goes down with this new DLC pack? Is it just going to be via parallel quest, or is war just a fancy way of them trying to say that she's going to join the roster? You know what I mean? Because personally, I would love some more Android 21 cutscenes.
I could gobble you completely whole right now.
Also, you may have saw in the title, I do believe that this upcoming pack, Ultra Pack 2, it's DLC Pack 10. Number 10. Yes! So just based off of that, I'm basically theorizing that this is going to be the last DLC pack in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I hope it is. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm kind of drained of the DLC in Xenoverse 2. I would much rather a Xenoverse 3 announcement than a DLC announcement. I know I'm not alone on that. Come on. Nevertheless, this is very exciting, I suppose. But I must say, this is not who I was expecting in a final DLC. I don't know who I really was expecting at this point, because if we're real about it, Xenoverse 2 does have a pretty damn big roster if you include all of the DLC characters. So I'm not sure who they would have added. Who would you guys have liked to see? There's gonna be more in this. This isn't gonna be the only character in the DLC pack. Obviously, there's gonna be more. But I'm weird. I kind of want to see a couple more Pride Troopers, in my opinion, just so you could have like a team of Pride Troopers. I think that would be fun if you add Topo and Dispo, just so you can team up with Jiren, and then you have your whole little Pride Trooper team. But that's not all I want, because like if you just add 2 Pride Troopers in Android 21, like that's cool, but at the same time I feel like there could be, I don't know, it's Dragon Ball. There's so many characters. Some people want to see Moro. I don't know much about him just because I haven't been reading the manga. I normally just like to wait for the anime so I can be surprised and not know any twist or turn that's going to occur in the anime. But I would be interested in seeing him as long as they don't spoil anything.
Abrupt ending.
You smell what reacts is cooking.